You're born into darkness. The air is heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and your mother's exhaustion. She pants heavily beside you, her body still trembling from the effort of bringing you into this world. You feel warmth pressed against your side, your sibling barely stronger than you, just as blind and helpless. The cave is small, little more than a hollow in the side of a mountain, but for now it's safe. Your mother is not safe, though. She hasn't eaten in days, and what little strength she has left is fading. But she doesn't rest. She stands, wobbles slightly, then forces herself forward. She stares down at you and your siblings for a long moment, her golden eyes soft but distant, as if memorizing you. Then she turns and disappears into the night, leaving you alone for the first time. Your father is out there somewhere, patrolling the land he fought for. The scars on his body are proof of his victories. The scent he leaves on the trees, a warning to any who dare challenge him. This land is his. Your home is his. And he will kill to keep it that way. Then the scent changes. He smells it before he sees it. Another predator, a lion. It moves with slow confidence, its golden mane catching the moonlight as it steps forward, unbothered. Your father doesn't hesitate. He charges. He knows he cannot win, but running is not an option. The fight is over before it even begins. The lion is too strong. It pins him down, crushing his throat between its jaws. He doesn't even have time to struggle. Inside the den, you and your sibling do not know what has happened. You do not know that the land you were born into no longer belongs to you. You simply wait in the darkness, unaware that your world has already begun to crumble. Your mother returns, but something is wrong. She stops inside the den, her body stiff, her breath caught in her throat. She stares at the lifeless form of your father, the lion just still standing over him. Its golden eyes flick toward her, already searching for the next fight. She doesn't hesitate. She rushes into the cave, her body blocking the entrance for a moment, as if that alone could keep you safe. But she knows the truth. She has no time. She grabs your sibling first, wrapping them in her jaws, then turns to you. She hesitates. She cannot carry both of you. If she tries, she will not be fast enough. The lion moves, stepping toward the den, its massive paws pressing into the dirt. She makes a choice. She drops your sibling, grabs you instead, and runs. She doesn't look back. She doesn't allow herself to. You never see your sibling again. Weeks pass, you're alive, but you do not feel safe. Your new home is smaller, hidden deep within thick bushes. Your mother is gone most of the time, hunting to keep you both alive. You spend your days pressed against the dirt, waiting for her return. And then one day, something changes. The entrance to the den darkens. At first you think it is your mother, but then you hear it, the slow, dry slither of scales across the ground. The sound sends a shiver through your tiny body. It's a snake. It moves with terrifying patience, its tongue flicking out, tasting the air. It knows what is inside. It knows you're here. You press yourself against the back of the den, but there's nowhere to go. Your legs are useless. You cannot run. You cannot fight. You can only watch as it comes closer. Then, a blur of golden fur, a flash of teeth. Your mother is here. She doesn't hesitate. She lunges, sinking her fangs deep into the snake's body. It twists violently, its body coiling around her, but she does not let go. She bites harder, crushing bone, tearing flesh. The snake withers for a moment longer, then falls still. Your mother does not check on you. She drags the lifeless body outside and disappears again. You're safe. But now you understand, nowhere is ever truly safe. Time moves forward. You grow, your legs are stronger now, your eyes sharper. You can move through the grass without stumbling, and when your mother hunts, you follow. You don't help. Not yet, but you watch. You learn. And then one day, it's your turn. Your mother leads you through the tall grass, her body low, her movement silent. Ahead, a warthog digs at the earth, completely unaware. Your mother stops. She turns to you. The message is clear. It's time. You don't hesitate. You charge forward with her. The warthog lifts its head, but it's already too late. Your mother is on it, her jaws locking around its throat. You leap onto its back, your claws sinking into its tough skin. It thrashes wildly, trying to throw you off. Its powerful legs kick out, one coming dangerously close to your face. But you hold on, and then it's over. Your mother's grip tightens. The warthog goes still. You step back, painting, watching as she drags the carcass down, and then for the first time she lets you eat. You move forward cautiously, sinking your teeth into the warm flesh. The taste is unlike anything you've ever known. It is rich. It is real. It is survival. This is what you meant to be. A year passes. You're no longer a cub. You're a predator. Your mother knows this. That's why slowly she begins to push you away. It happens gradually. She makes you wait longer before allowing you to eat. She stops grooming you. She hunts alone more often, leaving you behind. And then one day, when you try to follow, she turns on you. She snaps. Not a warning, but a command. Leave. You don't understand at first. You hesitate. She does not. She stops waiting for you. She hunts far from where you are, forcing you to learn. The first time you try to hunt alone, you fail. You move too fast and your prey escapes before you can strike. The second time you do better. You stalk a small antelope, moving with patience. When you finally lunge, your claws sink into its back, your teeth finding its throat. This time you do not fail. You do not need her anymore. She knows this, and so she does not look back when she finally leaves you behind. The land stretches endlessly before you. Open savanna, dry riverbeds, jagged cliffs. You move carefully, avoiding the scent of other leopards. You travel far, further than you ever have before. 50 kilometers, then 100. Finally, you stop. A stretch of land untouched by any other predator. No scent markings, no threats. It's not perfect, but it's yours. For the first time in your life, you are truly alone. And you're ready. For days, you wander the edges of your new territory, familiarizing yourself with every tree, every ridge, every stream that carves its way through the dry earth. This place is untamed, unclaimed, and though solitude drapes over you like a shadow, you embrace it. The absence of other leopards means no competition, no battles for dominance yet. But you know the silence will not last forever. One day a rival will come, drawn by the same promise of solitude, of safety, of an expanse of land ripe for the taking. And so you begin the ritual of possession. You weave through the dense underground, pausing at intervals to mark the gnarling trunks of baobab trees, the smooth rocks near the riverbank, the hidden trails you now call your own. Your scent lingers in the air, a silent warning, a declaration that this land has a guardian now. You're no longer a cub clinging to the safety of your mother's presence. You are the master of your own fate. Prey is scarce, and the first few hunts do not come easily. The drought has driven many animals further south, where water is abundant, and only the desperate remain warthogs with ribs pressing against their skin, aging antelopes too slow to keep pace with the migrating herds. You adapt quickly. Your hunger sharpens your instincts. You learn to wait, to stalk with patience that stretches into the long, empty hours of the night. Your golden eyes cut through the darkness, unblinking, unyielding, watching for the slightest moment. Then the moment comes. A diker, young and unsuspecting, steps into the clearing, pausing just long enough for you to make your move. Muscle coil beneath your sleek coat, and in a heartbeat you explode from the shadows. The chase is brief, the struggle even shorter. Your teeth sink into the soft flesh of its throat, and just like that, the hunger that gnawed at your belly is silenced. You drag the carcass high into the crook of an acacia tree, knowing that here, among the tangled branches, you're safe from prying eyes of scavengers. The meat will last you for days, and in that time you will grow stronger. Yet strength alone is not enough. Survival in this land is not merely about the hunt. It's about vigilance, about understanding that you're never truly alone. The air is thick with the scent of predators, lions, hyenas, even the faint traces of another leopard that passed through long ago. You cannot let your guard down, not even as you feast. And so each night, after tearing into that rich, coppery flesh of your kill, you remain perched upon the thick branches, listening to the distant roars that ripple across the plains. They remind you of your father's final stand, of the brutal truth that strength, no matter how great, can be crushed beneath the weight of something greater. Days blend into weeks, and the land becomes an extension of yourself. Your movements growing more assured, your presence more defined. But the wild is unpredictable, and just when you begin to settle into the rhythm of survival, the first test of your dominion arrives. It comes not in the form of a lion nor a pack of hyenas, but another of your kind. A male, larger than you, his shoulders thick with the muscles that speaks of years spent fighting for survival. He is older, stronger, and unlike you, he does not hesitate. He does not see this land as yours, does not acknowledge the scent markings you left behind. He sees only an opportunity, a chance to take what he believes should belong to him. The confrontation is inevitable. You meet beneath the low-hanging canopy of a tamarind tree, your tails flicking in slow, measured movements. His golden eyes lock onto yours, and in that moment, words are unnecessary. There is only one language here, one that has existed long before either of you took your first breath. The language of dominance, of blood, of victory, and defeat. He lunges first, his powerful limbs propelling him forward, claws flashing in the dim light. You barely sidestep in time, his strike grazing your shoulder, leaving behind a sharp, stinging pain. But pain is fleeting. You respond with your own assault, your claws slicing through the air, meeting flesh, drawing first blood. He snarls, but he does not retreat. The battle is swift and brutal. You dodge, strike, twist, using every ounce of speed you possess to counter his brute force. For every wound he inflicts, you return the favor, your fangs tearing into his flank, your claws raking across his muzzle. The air is thick with the scent of blood, and though exhaustion begins to creep into your limbs, you refuse to yield. Then a moment of hesitation, a misstep. His weight crashes against you, forcing you onto your back, his jaws snapping dangerously close to your throat. Instinct drives you now, and with a final burst of strength you twist, using his own momentum against him. Your hind legs kick out, sending him sprawling onto his side. Before he can recover, you pounce, pinning him beneath your weight, your fangs pressing against the soft, vulnerable flesh of his neck. He goes still. You don't kill him. You don't need to. The message is clear. Defeated, he struggles to his feet, shaking the dust from his battered coat. He does not look at you as he turns, limping away into the darkness, his form swallowed by the vastness of the wilderness. You watch until he disappears, your breaths heavy, your body aching from the fight. And then, silence. This land is yours. But you know now that it will not remain yours without a cost. The days that follow are spent recovering, your wounds healing beneath the golden warmth of the sun. Scavengers circle the edges of your territory, hoping for weakness, for an opportunity to strike. But you give them none. You stand, you hunt, you endure. You mark your scent once more, stronger this time, ensuring that the world does not forget who rules here. Yet, even as you reclaim your strength, you know that survival is not a solitary endeavor. The wild is harsh, but the presence of another, a partner, an ally, could change everything. And then one night, beneath the silver glow of the moon, you see her. She moves like a shadow through the tall grass, her sleek coat blending seamlessly with the darkness. Her eyes meet yours, unafraid, unchallenging, but cautious. She does not enter your territory. Not yet. But she lingers at the edge, waiting, watching. She's not a rival. She's something else. A choice. And for the first time since you claimed this land, you wonder, perhaps solitude is not the only path to survival. The wilderness is vast, unpredictable, and full of dangers yet to come. But tonight you're not alone. You are a survivor. You are a king. And whatever comes next, you're ready. Life as a leopard might be rough, but there's another animal out there that has it way worse. Trust me. It's wild. Check out the video and see for yourself.